Hey guys, in this video I would like to tell you about RSA crypto system, and I would like to give you the very simple proof that RSA is correct. First of all, I would like to improve the next formulas. First of all, let's say A is A mod N and B is B mod N. Let's prove that A B mod N equals AB mod N. Well, what does this mean? It means that there exists alpha natural, so that A equals A plus alpha N, and the same as for B. So A is alpha N plus A, beta N plus B, as you can see, this is a natural number. It means that this equals A, B, so we proved this. Actually, it's easy to prove that A, B mod N equals A, B mod N equals A, B mod N. This is the first. And if we use the same logic, we can prove that A power B mod N equals A power B mod N. Because A power B is natural, A, B natural numbers. Because A power B just means that A times A times and so on times A. And the second, I would like to prove that A power B mod 10 equals A mod 10 B mod 4, mod 10. This is not really obvious, but we can prove this if we use these formulas. What does mod n mean? It means just take the last digit. Let's say this. Just means take this digit 4. So how to prove this formula? Let's say we have a number which last digit is 0. It means that alpha, we can write it like this: alpha power 10, alpha times 10 plus 0. Power 1 means that this the last digit of this number is 0. Power 2. If we use this formula, we will be able to write like this. This is also 0. Power 3. Zero, and so on. Okay, let's take 1. It is 1. Power 2. It is 1 as well. Power 3, 1 as well. 4 and 5, and so on. Let's take 5. Power 1 is 5, of course. Power 2. Five power 2 is 25. The last digit is 5 as well. Power 3 is 125. The last digit, power 5, the last digit 5 as well. Power 4, 625, and so on and so on. So for any number, the last digit of this number, for any n, the last digit of a number is 5. It is actually very easy to prove that the last digit of this number for any n is 6 as well. Now let's take a look at this. What is the last number if from last digit of this number? Of course it's 9. Power 2, 81. The last digit of this is 1. What is the last digit of this number? Is 9. Of this is 1. the last digit is 1, and so on. Now let's fill our other part of the table. 2, the power 1, 2, 4, 4 times 4, 16. Sorry, 2 times 2, or 4 times 2, 8, 6, 2, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 9, 7, 1, 3, 9, and so on. 4, 4 times 4, 6, 6 times 4, 4, 6, 4, 6, 7 times 7, 9, 9 times 7, 3, 3 times 7, 1, sorry, 7, 9, 3, 7, 9, 7, sorry, 7, 9, 9, 9 times 7, 3, 1, 7, 9, 8, 8 times 8, 4, 4 times 8, 2, 2 times 8, 6, 6 times 8, 8, 4, 2. As you can see, we can find a period. Here the period is 2 digits, here is 1, 1, 1. Here this period is 4 digits. After that this period repeats 2 digits, and so on. What does it mean? It means this function f of x is a periodic function, and the period, so not 10. This function is periodic function, and the period of this function is 4. So it means that a x mod 10 equals a x mod 4 mod 10. Okay, so what is RSA? RSA is a crypto system which uses the next formulas. If we have message M, if we want to encrypt it, we use this formula M. M power E mod N. N equals PQ, P times Q, P and Q are prime numbers. E is any number which is coprime with this number Vn. Vn equals so this is cipher for a message M. M less M. Okay, how to decrypt this cipher? We can use this formula. C power D mod M. ED mod Vn equals 1. What all this means? This means that we have to prove that M power E mod N power D mod N equals M. And now I would like to prove this formula for N equals 10. Actually, it's if you understand how to prove this formula for N equals 10, you will understand the main logic of proving this formula. And I think you will be able to prove for any N, to prove this formula for any N. So in fact, now we need to prove this. In this case, phi 10 equals 2 minus 1 times 5 minus 1 equals 4. This formula is very easy to prove since we already proved these formulas. First thing, we can use for this part we can use this formula. M power E power D mod 10 equals M power E times D mod 10. And now we can use this formula M E times D mod 4 mod 10. But this equals 1. Now this equals M mod 10. But M is less than 10, so it means it equals M. Let's take a look at this example. N. So let's say we have N, M equals 7. n is 10, phi is n, phi n is 4, e is coprime with this, and the only coprime is 3, d equals 3 as well. Why? Because ed equals 9, 9 mod 4 equals 1. So the public key is n e, which is 10, 3, and the private key is d phi, which is 3, 4. So cipher is m power e mod m. This equals m is 7, e is 3, mod 10. This means 63 times 7, sorry, 48 times 7 mod 10. It equals 3. So our cipher is 3. So after we encrypt this message, we have this cipher. So let's decrypt this message, this cipher. C power d mod m. Three power 3 mod 10. 3 power 3 is 27. Mod 10 is 7. So we decrypted the cipher, and we know that our initial message was 7. These two formulas may seem for you, for everyone, for you, very complicated to understand, but it is. It would be much easier if we understand these formulas in this way. Let's say we need to calculate this formula 1 times it seems very complicated, but we know that if we use this formula, we will just need to calculate this. We need to take the last digits of these numbers. 5 times 3, mod 10. It equals 5. So we don't need to know these leading numbers, these leading digits, to calculate this formula. Now let's say we want to calculate this. it looks very complicated as well, but we have this formula, and we know that we can calculate it like this. We just take the last digit here, we take mod 4 of this number, and it is 3. 3 power 3 mod 10 is 7. So, as I mentioned above, RSA is really easy to understand and to prove if we use n equals 10. Why did I use n equals 10? Because in our usual life we use the decimal numeric system. That's why this proof was easy to understand. So if let's say if we would use this numeric system, it would be, if we use this numeric system with this base, it would be easy to prove like this. If we use, let's say, this numeric system, 57, it would be easy to prove that n equals 57. And this formula look complicated at first glance, but as I mentioned before, they're really easy to understand if we describe this formula using a term get the last digit, which means calculate mod 10. Thank you guys for watching this video.